Hello, my friends, and welcome into my Makeup Love office. Today, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on something new. It's not something that I am a professional at by any means, but I keep trying it, and I know eventually I'm going to perfect this technique, and that is a modified cut crease. It's not going to be a real dramatic cut crease like you might have seen on other videos. This is going to be kind of a modified cut crease because I am over 50, almost 60. I don't think the real dramatic look you see on the runways and on all the fashion layouts in magazines, I don't think that's quite right for me at this stage of life, but I do kind of like the look, so I'm going to try to create sort of a modified version of it for myself. So let's get started. I've already done my makeup, but I have not touched my eyes. So let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is use this eyeshadow cream stick, and it is a very nude matte shade. I'm going to put this on as my first layer. No, take that back. Strike that, reverse it. First, before I put this on, I'm going to grab my Addiction Palette 9. Doing this in the wrong order. I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to start out with this rosy color right here in the corner. Let me grab a little bit of eye primer. Since I'm not doing a cream layer first, I want to make sure that this powder stays where I put it. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of eye primer. Normally I would just go ahead and put that matte shade on first, that cream eyeshadow stick, and let that be my first layer. And that's why I wouldn't need an eye primer. But I'm going to do a different thing today. I'm getting out of my normal routine. All right, I'm going to grab this stubby little brush. And it's a little bit beveled. You can see it there. And I'm going to grab that rosy, kind of a, I don't know, it's not quite a maroon, pinkish shade, we'll just call it. I'm going to grab that with this brush, and I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go in the crease and slightly above the crease. Right in there like that. Okay? Just like that. And I know that's very dramatic looking, and that's okay because it's all going to get fixed later. I think I need to go a little bit closer in on this side. There we go, and a little bit closer in on this side. There we go. Kind of like that. I think I need to get just a bit more on this side. That looks better, okay? Now, next, I'm going to take now that matte cream shadow stick, and I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to put this on over the lid right in here. And I'm going to be super careful right here because I'm only going to go up to that crease, and then I'm going to stop. So to help me get right up to that crease, I'm going to take this flat brush, and I'm going to use that flat brush, as I drop my mirror, I'm going to use that flat brush to get that cream color right up to the crease, but not beyond it. I don't know if you can see that. Right there we go. Okay, so it's right up to that crease. But not beyond the crease, if that makes sense. All right, now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to grab this lighter pink shade right here. And again, I'm going to use my flat brush. I'm going to grab that shade and I'm going to come in here to the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to use that lighter pink shade just on the inner corner. All right, and now I'm going to use that same brush again, and I'm going to use this shimmery color right here. It's kind of a, I would describe it as kind of a goldish beige, but it's definitely got some shimmer to it. And I'm going to put that right here on the outer corner, but only up to that crease. I'm just covering up that nude matte. So I put the pinker shade on the inside. I'm going to put this shimmery shade toward the outer corner, but I'm only going right up to that crease line, not going beyond it. All right, there we go. And now I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to blend just ever so slightly, not as much as I normally do. I want to leave that crease pretty much intact right there. In fact, I think I erased it too much right there, so I'm going to go back and add that in. There we go. All right, now I'm going to take my concealer. I'm going to draw a line from the corner of my eye up to the corner of my brow. I'm going to take my damp setting sponge. I'm going to use a little setting spray here. All right, here we go. I'm going to just pat that in. I just don't want anything coming beyond that outer corner of my eye, because I don't want anything pulling downward. All right, now I'm going to go back with a very thin eyeliner brush, and I'm going to, again, use a little bit of setting spray. And I'm going to grab this dark greenish gray right here. Load that up on my brush, and I'm going to use that underneath my lower lashes right here as my eyeliner color. This was a tip that I gave earlier this week. If you don't have eyeliner in the shade that you want, or if you run out of eyeliner, you can use any powder eyeshadow. The trick is just using a little setting spray so that it doesn't end up migrating down here underneath your eyes. All right, and I'm going to use just a little bit of that above my upper lashes as well, only towards the outer corner. And it's going to be definitely a very smudged line. So I don't want that to be very harsh. There we go. All right, let's take a look at what we've got. We've got that darker burgundy rose in the crease and slightly above. I put the lighter pink on the inner corner after I put on the matte nude cream shadow on the lower lid right up to the crease, okay? And I left that line pretty defined. I didn't blend it. And then I put the pink on the inner corner. I put that shimmery beige kind of color, kind of a goldish beige, on the outer corner. And I covered up that matte cream stick, the one that was this shade. And then I used that gray green underneath and then slightly above my upper lashes just as my liner. And I did go through and I kind of smudged that line just a bit so I don't have a super defined harsh line. It's more of a smudged liner on the top right there. In fact, I want to pull it out just a little bit more even. All right, now we're going to grab some Quadra mascara. Here we go. So this is what I'm going to call my modified cut crease. It's not a super harsh line. It's a little bit more smudged, blended. But I think for the look I'm going for my age, for the fact that this is, I'm not wearing this for a super like formal occasion or anything. This might be for a, obviously not for a daytime look, but maybe I'm going out to dinner, going out with friends, something on the weekend, maybe a holiday, a Chinese New Year party. Hey, that would be perfect. All right, there we go. Let's get a little on the other side here. Sorry, there's a little hair right there, but I can feel that it has escaped the headband. All right, let's get those lower lashes. Okay, looking pretty good. I'm going to finish up with a little bit of setting spray, just to keep everything in place. We can get rid of the headband now. Good thing, because that thing's tight. Whew, that was pulling on my head. All right. And there we go. There is my modified cut crease look for today. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a like, give me a share, hit that subscribe button so you know the next time I have a video coming out. I appreciate you being here. Without you, I wouldn't have any purpose. So thank you for being part of my audience. As always, until next time, see ya.